Mail Assistant with MCP, Agent Setup, and Flow Configuration. Hello everyone! In today's video, I'll show you a simple yet quite interesting agent that works with email via MCP. Let's start by creating the agent itself. First, we add a name. Next, a brief description. Click Create. We'll also add an icon to make our agent easily recognizable among others. As you can see, our AI assistant has already generated objective for us, defining the agent's role, its goals, and some communication rules. We can review and edit them if needed. There's no need to create any additional actions, since all operations, such as sending emails, searching for specific messages, and so on, will be handled using the tools provided by our MCP servers. To do this, we need to go to the Pipedream website. Offers a wide selection of free MCP servers. Open the All MCP Servers tab and look for an MCP server for Gmail. Here it is. Open it. Here, you'll need to connect your Gmail account. I've already connected mine, so I'll skip this step. After successfully connecting, copy the MCP server URL. Now return to configuring our agent. Click the MCP Servers tab. Then add MCP server. Paste the copied address here. Also add the server name and version. No authorization is needed. Click Add MCP Server. As you can see, our MCP server has been added successfully. Here, you can view the list of all available tools on this server. You can remove any that you don't need. You can also view the argument schema that the LLM should generate to call each tool. You'll see the type and the parameter itself. Next, let's configure our starter history. Go to the Advanced tab. Starter History. Click Add. Then select User Message option. Let's have our conversation start with a greeting from the user. Click Save. And then refresh. As you can see, the user's greeting has appeared. The next message is a greeting from the agent. First, I'll send an email using the Gmail Send Email tool. Let's check which parameters this tool requires. As we can see, it's description, a detailed explanation of what the user wants to do. So let's describe who we want to send the email to and what should be in the message. As you can see, our agent generates the corresponding action, launching the Gmail Send Email tool with the input parameter instruction, which contains all the necessary details. We then receive a result confirming that our email was sent successfully. Let's check our inbox to confirm that the email was indeed sent. Here we see the sent email in the correct mailbox with the text, "Hi, how are you?" We can also find a specific email in our inbox using the Gmail Find Email tool. As you can see, it requires the same input parameter, description, meaning a detailed explanation of which email we're looking for. For example, let's look for the same email we just sent. As you can see, our agent found the required email and returned it with all the details. Subject, date, from, and snippet. Now let's move on to configuring the flow so our solution works in a fully functional chat. For this, go to the General tab. Component Placement, select the Flow and Channel tab. Swing-click Download Starter Flow. And here you'll see several available starter templates. We need the template for Rich Web Chat. In fact, our platform allows you to use various channels, such as WhatsApp, but for demonstration purposes, Rich Web Chat will be enough. Here's our starter flow, which we'll slightly modify for our use case. Let's start with the first step, which launches our chat. Here, we select the chat theme, add a title. And can also add a header logo and chatbot icon. Next is the Handle Flow Error step, which catches any errors that occur further down the flow and sends the user the appropriate message in the chat. If a timeout occurs, we get this message. If there's an error, we get this one. The template also includes a welcome message. In principle, we don't need it, since our conversation will start with a greeting from the user. Next, let's configure the Run Agent step, which launches our agent. As you can see, our agent is already selected here. You can also view some information about it, such as its objective, the number of actions, the selected model, and the connected tools. The no less important block is Starter History. As you can see, our welcome message is already there. The Run Agent step has two branches, Dialogue and Comment. These handle communication with the user. The Dialogue branch sends a message to the user and waits for a reply, which is then sent back to the agent using the Send User Response step. The Comment branch simply sends comments to the chat, meaning the agent's comments about its next actions. As you can see, the agent doesn't have any additional branches for calling tools or MCP server resources. All of this happens under the hood. Now all our settings are complete. We save and activate our flow. Let's ask the same questions as in the playground. As you can see, the agent sends a comment about its next action. We receive a message confirming successful delivery. Let's also find the last message we sent. We receive a comment as well. And here is the found email with all its details. That's all for now. In the next video, we'll show you how to build an agent using an MCP server based on our GSX platform. Thank you for watching.